जय श्री माताजी। आज के सायंकालीन ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी सहजी भाई बहनों का हम प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से स्वागत करते हैं। We heartily welcome all Sahaji brothers and sisters, those who have joined today's collective evening meditation from Pratishthan Pune. हम सभी श्री माताजी को शीश झुकाकर वंदन करते हैं और सामूहिकता में कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेते हैं। Let us bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and we will take collective bandhan. दोनों हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं, संपूर्ण चित्त सहस्त्रार पर। चैतन्य का दोनों हाथों पर अनुभव करते हैं। We will keep our whole attention on Sahasrara Chakra and we will feel the vibration on the both hands. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हम सभी सहजी भाई बहन आपका ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। कृपा कर हमें अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माताजी, we want to do your meditation. Kindly grant us your divine permission. तीन महामंत्र लेते हैं, तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र लेते हैं। We'll take 3 Mahamantras and later we will take Shri Ganesh mantra.
Mahashivaratri
संतुलन करने हेतु हम हमारा बायां हाथ गोदी में रखेंगे और दाहिना हाथ पृथ्वी माता पर. For balancing, let's keep our left hand on lap, right hand on Mother Earth. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए. हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए. श्री माताजी, please cleanse our ईड़ा नाड़ी and may we have pure desire. संपूर्ण चित्त लेफ्ट चैनल पर रखते हैं. धीरे से अपना दाहिना हाथ गोदी में लेंगे, बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर. Now we will keep our right hand on lap, left hand towards ether. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए. हमें शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए. श्री माताजी, kindly cleanse our pingla nadi and may we have pure power of action. संपूर्ण चित्त राइट चैनल पर. धीरे से अपना बायां हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं. Slowly we will take our left hand on lap and hold attention on center Muladhar chakra. चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार पर रखते हैं. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमारे अंदर स्थित श्री गणेश तत्व पूरी तरह से जागृत कर दीजिए. श्री माताजी, kindly establish Ganesha principle within us. कुंडलिनी के स्पंदन को महसूस करते हैं। धीरे धीरे हम हमारा चित्त सुषुम्ना नाड़ी से सहस्रार पर लाएंगे। Slowly we will bring our whole attention on Sahasrar Chakra through Sushumna Nadi. श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए। हमें संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। हमें ध्यान की गहराई प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माताजी, please cleanse our Sushumna Nadi and may we have complete balanced state. Mother, please grant us the thoughtless awareness state. इसी स्थिति में हम परम पूज्य श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करते हैं। आज की अमृतवाणी है श्री महाशिवरात्रि पूजा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया। In this meditative state, we will listen Param Pujya Shri Mataji's Amritvani. Today's Amritvani is from Shri Mahashivaratri Puja, Australia.
You are so much worried about putting on weight or this thing. I don't know why you want to be skinny. What is the need? On the contrary, a person who has little plumpness absorbs vibrations much better. But do you know that vibrations sit on the fat? Mede sthita. They sit on the fat. And that's why they go on the nerves, because nerve is made of fat, your brain is also made of fat. So this new idea of having mosquitoes around, sometimes, I get frightened. I think next moment that person is going to fall on the ground. So whatever is pumped into your head, you accept. That's why the entrepreneurs are definitely controlling. You have no idea. Because we don't have that wisdom to see. Now they said, all right, you shouldn't put any oil in your head. All right? Never put any oil. So you become bald. So they can sell wigs. All such things are there. You can put oil before previous night just to make your hair grow properly, you must give them nourishment. Why do you starve them? What's wrong with oil? I just don't understand. You must massage your body also with oil. It's very important. Sometimes Saturday, if you use oil to massage your body, it's a very good idea. Also massage your head. You must look after yourself. But just because there's a fashion not to put oil, so you just not have any oil anywhere near. They all used to put oil. If you see films about, say, 30 years back, they were all nicely. Nobody had dry hair, all shining, nice hair. They were supposed to be quite good looking. And this bhutish type of hair, then when you have, all the bhoots will take over because they'll think this is the head for me. So try to understand what is good for your body and what you should do. Massaging your body is a very good thing. I think without oil I cannot exist, really, because my work is on Sahasrara. And if I starve my hair, either I'll become completely bald or mad, one of the two. It's very soothing to massage your hair, very soothing for your nerves, everything. And you are realized souls, there's vibrations flowing. You should massage your head nicely. Take about an hour on a Saturday. Saturday is the day of Shani, is the day of Saturn, the day of Shri Krishna. He's so fond of butter and oil. All these small things should be understood. Also, you people are very fond of sun, I can understand that. But I don't know why in Australia you are so fond of sun when it is so much. But because it's a fashion in the West, you are all going to the sun, to the sea, and spoiling your skin. Your skin cannot have the glow. While, you see, if you do not use sunbathing as some sort of a treatment, it's all right, there's a lot of sun, you can move about. Indians used to wonder about the English. There was a saying that an Englishman and a mad dog in the sun. Even a sane dog won't go. All such things should be understood. Personal hygiene also has to be seen. Use lot of water to wash your hands, and when you are using toilets, water should be used every time. Very important. Otherwise your Muladhara can never be all right. Your children, I am surprised, they don't want to brush their teeth. And if you tell them you have to brush, they start crying. If you tell them you have to have a bath, they start crying. Imagine in that sweltering heat of India, they don't want to have a bath. And they smell. But when you tell them, our parents also smell like that. Their mouths smell. In India, at least twice, we must brush. Once in the morning, once in the evening, minimum. Evening time, we all brush our teeth in India. It's very important. Now these are such small things which I think our culture in India has already taught us long time back. I mean, we don't have to tell anyone like this. They'll say, what are you telling us, this nonsense? But they should be fond of doing this. So the way is that when your children are growing, you take them in the bathroom, make a fun out of it. Now let's see, we'll brush our teeth. You brush your teeth, I'll brush my teeth now. See whose are whiter. Like that. Make a fun out of it. You are the one who can teach them good hygiene. Then bathing. All these little things are very important for you and for your children. So the hygiene part is very poor, personal hygiene. Of course, your houses will be clean, absolutely. If anything falls on the carpet, immediately you'll pick it up. Because this carpet may be sold later on. Whatever is sellable, you look after. Now your teeth also can be sellable. You need not neglect them. But you will not be careful. Whatever is sellable, you are very careful. Your house, very careful. Your carpets, very careful. But whatever is not sellable is not worth anything. Now in Sahaja Yoga, we should know that nothing is sellable. Whatever we have and own, we'll keep it with ourselves or give it to our children or give it as presents to others. We are not going to sell anything. Everybody is a seller. House is to be sold, very particular about the house. If something goes wrong, we'll shout at children. We were surprised that these children were more careful about nonsensical things like carpets than their teeth. Something fell down on the carpet. Immediately they all rushed and cleaned the carpet. We started wondering what's the matter with them. That's not their job. That's the training they have. Whatever is sellable, they try to put right. So we must change our mind and say that whatever we own, we are not going to sell it. Or sometimes you have to sell the house, all right. But it's not so important. In any way, whether the house is clean or dirty, you will face the same price. That's my experience. Whether you decorate or not, on the contrary, undecorated houses they like because of their ego. Very surprising. We had bought a house in Hounslow, and one side belonged to one of the Sahajoginis, one side to me. I had no time to decorate or anything. And she, poor thing, spent so much money to decorate it and all that, and some people lived also. Of course, she made little money out of it, whatever it is. But my house sold for a higher price than hers. Why? They said it's already done, we can't do anything about it. So also the ego is there, that we should be able to do something in the house. And thus, it doesn't make difference. In any way, they don't pay for your carpets and don't pay for your things. But people are so particular about their furniture, about everything. So now this is what is materialism. Is absolute materialism. That we try to get things just for selling off. On the contrary, we have to look out what are the beautiful things made by hand. What can we have? Whatever is made by hand, by people. Can have few. And that can be given to your children, to the progeny. Also sometimes the idea of antique, who is this child, please take away. Who is the child? Who is the child crying? You must find out why the child is crying in my program. Must be something wrong. Must be some bada. If a child cries in my presence or is afraid, that means there is some sort of a bada which you should try to remove. So now we have to change our attitude towards ourselves. We are specially blessed people. We have to look after our body, look after our children. We have to look after things which are of much greater importance than material things. That is the spirit. So ultimately we come to the point that the Spirit which has given us all this beauty, which has given us such moonlight in our life, such sunshine in our work, which has made us so sweet. After all, what we have done for the Spirit, to satisfy it, to enjoy it. So the most important thing for us is our spirit. And we should seek the comfort of the Spirit. The more you think about your spirit, the deeper you will go. And the joy you will get will be also very deep, and you will settle down very nicely embedded in spirituality. So you have to all the time think, am I doing this for my spiritual growth? I mean, in a place like England, people get up at 4 o'clock to meditate. Nothing doing. This time there was a big number. I told so many English that you have been coming every time to Ganpati Pune. Can you not reduce your number? They felt very sad. Mother, we need it. We have to. But I said, this time you can avoid. There are so many people coming if we have too many people, because about 150 people came from other countries, you see, who were not even paying and who were not such Sahaja Yogis. So I said, we have to work it out with them. They said, Mother, but we can't help it. We have to be there. We can't do without it. So this kind of understanding, I am so happy that you all managed to come all this way here. You are settled so well. You are living in tents and enjoying this discomfort because you have got the comfort of your heart, comfort of your spirit. So as it is, we have suddenly come up very high up, and whatever I said yesterday was not in any way to pamper your vanity, but the truth. I just told you the truth. It's truth for at least 95% people of Sahaja. But they should also go deeper and deeper and enjoy themselves and enjoy the collectivity. Now in general I can talk to you about things. That firstly, that you have to ask your leaders if you have to do anything extraordinary. Now it's your discretion. And the last but not the least is this: all the leaders complain that no one wants to pay any money whatsoever for Sahaja. Now, you see, actually as you know that whatever money you give me for pujas, I buy silver for you. And you are given the equal amount of silver as one would give to Europeans. But as far as the puja money is concerned, it's very low. First they used to just give me $1. Of course, that was all in coins which I brought it back. But otherwise, whatever is there is, I'm not using it for myself, I don't need it. I should normally, because it's given to me. But I just thought that instead of that, if I give you silver, you will have silver for puja, which is very important, and that it will be very auspicious. But the way people want to pay is rather reluctant. I agree that you people are now running into problem about money, but maybe one of the reasons may be that. Do you know you pay the lowest in the whole world? No one pays so low as that. At least they pay 21 and 11, even in India. Minimum. So whatever it is, whatever suits you, I am not going to say anything. Whether you collect less or more, I am going to give you the silver because you are so many people. I have to do that. I always put the maximum amount between you and Europe. You are also a continent as Europe is. But one has to understand that at least we should really think of doing something for Sahaja. What can we do for Sahaja? As you know very well, that I have used my husband's money quite a lot. And again I am going to work out something in Australia, because I think in Australia it will be very good for people. And I can involve my money with them. But despite all that, people don't understand that why my husband allows me to do that. Because he knows it gives him all the blessings. He told me many times, he told a group of people, he told it openly to Sahaja Yogis that all these awards I have got because of my wife. But she is working for God. But I wanted to say also you donated a lot of money. It's the generosity, and if you donate, then you get it also from another thing. But I don't want it for my personal thing at all. But it's a sign of your generosity. That is a common thing from all the leaders. Melbourne leader says that nobody wants to pay. Only they want to take advantage of Sahaja. This is not a very good thing from Lakshmi point of view. Also, one has to understand that once you join Sahaja, whether you pay or not pay or anything, you think you are a liability. That's very wrong also. For every small thing they want help. Of course they are to be helped. We try to help people who haven't got money or who have, but they become sort of liabilities. And then they expect so much from other Sahaja Yogis or from me also, that one can't understand. I mean, you marry someone, then that person becomes a headache. Letters after letters, telephones after telephones. It's not proper. Of course, some child is sick, all right, you can inform me. But a child is hot-tempered, is misbehaving, is on my head. Maybe you have been hot-tempered, maybe you are fighting with your wife or your wife is fighting with you, maybe that. Why not correct that one? Even the smallest thing they think should be done by Sahaja. Sahaja must look after this thing, Sahaja must do that. So one should understand that to you Sahaja is a liability, not you are a liability to Sahaja. That's the best attitude. Of course, in a way you are a liability. But what should be your attitude? Now you are matured enough. When the son grows up and matures, then he looks after the parents. In the same way, you have to look after the Sahaja than Sahaja looking after you all the time and pestering Sahaja Yogis about it. This has to be understood very well, that Sahaja is not liable for you. You are liable for Sahaja. Sahaja has given you so much. God has done so much for you. What have you done for God? Always think like that. If you start thinking like that, the more work you put in for Sahaja, the more you exert your mind for Sahaja. In a proper, living, balanced manner, the more you are helped, the more you grow, the more you enjoy. It's like that. And so today's lecture is for all of you in a way, because I don't know what applies to whom, but you should not put it on somebody else, but take it for yourself. That we are not going to be liabilities on Sahaja, but a support. We have to look after Sahaja, which is a very, very beautiful attitude. That's my attitude is. I don't need Sahaja at all. Not at all. Why do I need? I don't have to do Sahaja. But I am worried about Sahaja, about Sahajogis. To me, they are all my liabilities. I have to look after them. I have to worry about them. I have to listen to them. I receive letters and all that. I mean, this kind of work, if somebody has to do, nobody would accept. In every way, I have to support. Because my spirit gets satisfied. It's for the satisfaction, my own satisfaction. I'm not doing for your satisfaction, I'm doing for my own satisfaction. It's selfishness. So when you reach that self-food, you will understand what this self needs. And you will put your mind to it, and you will be surprised that when you start doing something for others, for Sahaja Yoga, it's very much rewarding. Very much like a prayer. Everything is a prayer. In Sahaja Yoga, whatever you do for Sahaja Yoga is a prayer, is a rapport, is the oneness with God, is what we can call the worship. And once you start doing that, you will not bother as to who criticizes you, what people say to you, nothing. But you will feel such relationship and understanding. I am sure this Shiv Puja will definitely establish you at a much higher level, I am sure. And you will know where you are. I am very happy about it, that a Shiv Puja was arranged here. Once it was arranged in Europe, it was all full of storms and snowfall and everything. But so many came to Rome for the Shiv Puja. They all asked me, Mother, we should have one Shiv Puja. And the whole thing was so surprising that people came from Greece and everywhere, driving down, I don't know, and there was always report that snowfall is there, a flood is there, and they were all there. And suddenly I found the level had risen. Because here we are in direct contact with our spirit. Here we know about our spirit. We are obliged to our spirit what it has done to us. We respect it. And that's how I've seen the certain change and a very great height suddenly they achieved. And I am sure this will happen to Australians. Now forget your small differences, fighting for power, fighting for money, nonsense. Try to be all right. There's some people who got caught up because of this nonsense in Melbourne. They should all cleanse themselves out, put themselves right, and look after themselves. All my blessings with you. May God bless you.
आदिशक्ति मंत्र। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं।
श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के चरणों पर हम प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। हम हमारा राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हार्ट पर रखेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माताजी, आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान किया, हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसलिए हम सभी सहजी आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। श्री माताजी, संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु हमें आप सहज प्रचार प्रसार का एक शुद्ध प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइए। हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कीजिए और हमें आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा कीजिए। Now we will offer our prayers. We will keep our right hand on left heart. Shri Mataji, we surrender today's collective meditation at your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, we express our deepest gratitude for giving us Niranand and Paramachaitanya. Shri Mataji, please make us the powerful instrument of spreading Sahaja Yoga. Shri Mataji, please accept all the prayers and kindly bless us. Shri Mataji, thank you again and again, again and again. Jai Shri Mataji. Now we will take collective bandhan. अब हम सामूहिकता में कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेते हैं। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। लर्निंग सहजयोग यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से 26 जनवरी से नए साधकों के लिए पुनः नई बैच आरंभ हुई है। इसकी जानकारी आप सभी नए साधकों को दें और उन्हें ज़रूर आमंत्रित करें ताकि सहजयोग सीखने में उन्हें मदद होगी। अगला सत्र 11 फरवरी को होगा। इस सत्र में परम चैतन्य द्वारा चक्र शुद्धि, परम चैतन्य का उपयोग सिखाया जाएगा। NSYS महाराष्ट्र की ओर से ऑनलाइन सेमिनार का आयोजन किया गया है, जिसका विषय है श्री शिव तत्व सेमिनार। 14 फरवरी 2023 को रात 8:30 बजे NSYS महाराष्ट्र इस यूट्यूब चैनल पर ऑनलाइन प्रसारित होगा। इस सेमिनार में डॉक्टर प्रताप उद्वानी जी द्वारा विभिन्न विषयों पर मार्गदर्शन प्राप्त होगा। योग धारा इंडिया टूर 20 जनवरी से 21 मार्च के दरम्यान हो रही है। टूर की शुरुआत निर्मल धाम से हुई है और समापन जन्मस्थली छिंदवाड़ा में होगा। इस टूर में 90 से अधिक विदेशी भाई बहन सम्मिलित हुए हैं और पूरे भारत में 9 राज्यों के 33 बड़े शहरों में सहज संगीत और शास्त्रीय नृत्य से सहजयोग आत्म साक्षात्कार के कार्यक्रम संपन्न होंगे। रीजनल श्री शिव पूजा 17 फरवरी 2023 से 19 फरवरी 2023 पंजाब लुधियाना में होगी और विशाखापट्टनम आंध्र प्रदेश यहाँ आयोजित की गई है। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी निर्मला देवी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जन्मदिवस पूजा महोत्सव और सेमिनार 19 मार्च से 22 मार्च 2023 मध्य प्रदेश छिंदवाड़ा में होगा। इस महोत्सव का भव्य आयोजन किया जा रहा है। पूजा स्थली लिंगा पर 15,000 सहयोगियों की निवास व्यवस्था की जाएगी। सारे सहजी सहृदय आमंत्रित है। कृपया अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन जल्द करवा लीजिए। जन्मदिवस पूजा हेल्पलाइन नंबर 9355950960 पर पूजा से जुड़ी जानकारी आप प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार: अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। आप सभी को जय श्री माताजी।
शंभो शंकरा करुणा करा जग सांब सदाशिव हे त्रिपुरारी शंभो हृदय निवासी साक्षी स्वरूपी शंभो शंकरा करुणा करा जग साधवा शंभो शंकरा पावले सहज योगी अमृताने जीवन हवा हे शिवा हे शिवा हे शिवा शंभो सदाशिव हे त्रिपुरारी शंभो हृदय निवासी साक्षी स्वरूपी शंभो सांब सदाशिव हे त्रिपुरारी शंभो हृदय निवासी साक्षी स्वरूपी शंभो शंभो शंकरा करुणाकरा जगदाधवा शंभो शंभो शंकरा शंभो जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी जय भोला भंडारी शिवहर जय भोला भंडारी निश दिन तेरा ध्यान धरे हम, सिमरे मंत्र तिहारा। निश दिन तेरा ध्यान धरे हम, सिमरे मंत्र तिहारा। हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगाओ, होवे घट उजियारा। हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगाओ, होवे घट उजियारा। नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर, नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर। कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर। सब जग के हितकारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी। शंखनाद से शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया। शंखनाद से शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया। युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाचे, ऐसा डमरू बजाया। युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाचे, ऐसा डमरू बजाया। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में, शिव का नाम जपे से जग में सुख पावे संसारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर। सब जग थे हितकारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर। जय भोला भंडारी। तीनों ताप हरण कर लेता ये त्रिशूल तिहारा। तीनों ताप हरण कर लेता ये त्रिशूल तिहारा। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा। महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता, महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता आए शरण तिहारी। शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी, जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी, जय भोला भंडारी।